Good.
All right. Well, welcome back. Hopefully you've been watching part one because it's been great. So we're gonna move into part two. But unrelated question. Ian, what are you eating right now?
I'm eating Chipotle, just a bowl from Chipotle.
It's on
Oh,
a Oleh order.
like you want me to walk through
Yeah, yeah.
like everything I got in the bowl?
Yeah.
All right, I got white rice, black beans, chicken, um, pico, a
Mm,
little bit of sour cream, corn, cheese, and lettuce.
kind of mid.
That's a solid combo.
Thank you. I
I
appreciate
like
that,
that.
Oleg. I appreciate
I like
that.
that.
They don't
Man,
have
I miss
Chipotle in
Chipotle.
London, right?
They do have it here,
Oh,
but
really?
it's it's all the natural ingredients, so it just
Mm.
like real cheese and all that. I don't know. Give me American Chipotle,
Yeah.
it's so much better. So much better.
What's what like kind of unrelated but related question. What's one thing you miss about America being that, you've been a couple months away?
Yeah. I would say I sort of liked the campus life at Richmond. I think it
Yeah.
was great going to classes. Obviously it was a bubble in some sense, but it was always I would always see people every single day. Because yeah, it here I only get dinners with my friends, so I see them usually once a day. And I don't know, at Richmond it feels like you would see people just walking around all the time.
That is true.
Yeah.
Ian, any more questions you have?
Yeah, I do. So I have three more questions. How many more do you
Oh,
have?
wow.
So we can space them.
Ian, start firing away and I'll
All
see
right.
if I have anything.
All right, so I'm gonna hop off something you were just talking about, Oleg. You were talking about, these long reading lists. So just
Right.
like general question, what's your favorite book?
That's a great question. Well, you know, I am reading the classic The Lord of the Flies right now, and honestly, it's a great book. I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying it. Apparently, they just released a show here, and I think BBC did, and apparently the show is not as good. So I decided to read the book first and then watch the show. And so far, I'm like 50% into the book, and it's really, really good. And obviously, I read a lot of economic books as well. So I would say, but yeah, it's economics books are boring, honestly. I'll be honest. So yeah, I like literature.
Awesome. All right. Now completely unrelated to that. All right, so you obviously had like an interesting kind of upbringing, educational experience before college. So I'm just curious, like as somebody myself, I had, 4 years of high school and then I went to college. I feel like I felt pretty immature when I arrived freshman year. How did you feel, arriving as a freshman, kind of looking around at all your classmates and having just such a vastly different experience than all of them?
Yeah, that's a great question. I would say for me, going to a boarding school was definitely a big plus. And I was a year older because I had 5 years of high school, not four. So that sort of also helped, I think, being a little older and because obviously I'm doing all these things by myself. I had to move in by myself and I have to schedule everything, be on top of things. Because yeah, there's just my parents don't even know what I'm doing day to day. Yeah, it's being a little older helped, and also having that experience at Westminster. I think the demographics at Westminster at Richmond are sort of similar, so I kind of knew what I'm getting into at Richmond, and I was very lucky with finding my friend group very early. Yeah, Chris was definitely. I think Chris, you were the original, the OG. You started the group, the friend group, right?
Like me and Cam are first friends because we were
Right.
roommates, obviously. We met like even before school started at admitted students day. And then Pepe just happened to live. Pepe was in one of our classes and we had like orientation for that class. And he was just there and he like befriended me. So me, Cam, and Pepe became friends.
Yeah.
And then all I remember, like everything's kind of a blur, but what I do remember is that like we had normal orientation and they had invited I think it was
Magician.
a magician,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I was a magician. Yeah.
And I remember like somehow I got like put in a different group. Like you guys are all like in a similar group for like orientation. I got like put in a different one. I just remember you was like you, Cam, and Pepe all sitting together, and I got like sat across the auditorium. I'm like, damn,
Oh.
who is this like tall ass white kid that just like stole my spot? I was so upset. I was like, this seems like a jerk, bro. Like, holy crap. And yeah, lo and behold, Oleg's become one of my greatest friends. And, it's like really funny to think about like how you view someone initially,
Right.
like literally, then they're your best friends later. So it's like, oh, it's like, I don't know. It's really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then yeah, we all lived on, me, Oleg, Cam all lived on the same floor, freshman year. So that was a lot of fun. Great memories from that. Lots of stories.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. I could go on and on. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So to answer Ian's question, it's having. I feel like finding your friends early on is definitely a big indicator. Because who knows? Maybe I would be in a frat if I didn't find my friends early on, or I don't
Mm.
know. Maybe I would be
I don't like.
just lonely wolf. You know? Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. My last question is kind of building off that. Chris talked about his first impression of you. I would love to hear your honest first impression of Chris.
Yeah. Well, I the first thing. So the first time I saw Chris was him and Cam leaving the room, and they were like just sort of trying to meet people on the floor, and they said hi to me, and I said hi back. And Chris was really jacked. He was really jacked. He still is, obviously. But I was like, damn, what the like no, my first thing is he on steroids? I was like, there's no way a freshman from the States is this big. But yeah, no, he's all natural. He's all natural. He's just very disciplined guy. That's the part I didn't know at that point. So yeah, and it was sort of he was a little weird meeting me. He was like he did a little like Thai thing and but yeah, I thought he was a very, very good guy right away. I didn't think he was a douchebag, you know? Like sometimes when I meet people, especially at Richmond, I was like, all right, yeah. I know I'll not be friends with you. Well, no, like I'll be friendly, but we won't be best friends. But with Chris, I was like, this guy looks very, very nice.
Holy clay. So funny. Um, well, thank you for the kind words, Oleg.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I feel like Oleg as a person, I feel like you've like, especially at the beginning of freshman year, you try to act all tough, being this like you
Yeah, I
can
think I
be
did.
learner,
Yeah.
talking your work. And I think this segues great into our next section. Uh, and you were saying how you were the Rizzler
Yeah.
and you know, and then you within the first couple weeks you rizzed up your now girlfriend, Virginia. And that whole process is really funny,
It
being that,
was. Oh man.
you were talking all this work, but I think you were over exaggerating your skills a little bit. Uh,
Maybe, maybe.
but somehow you fell down a hill and still rizzed her up, which is hilarious. But you know, maybe go a little bit into that and I don't know, talk about I don't know. Did you guys do anything for Valentine's Day? The Valentine's
Well,
Day or
we
anything?
talked.
Or
Yeah, we
obviously you're not.
talked. On a call. So it's kind of obviously hard because she's in America and I'm here, and the
Yeah.
time difference, and there was the VCU game. So we did talk on Zoom for a while, and then we started watching this movie that she recommended, romantic movie. Um, and yeah, we didn't finish it because of the Richmond VCU game. I did predict the score. I told her that VCU is gonna demolish Richmond, unfortunately, which did
I didn't even
happen.
watch it.
Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, apparently it was a good game, but.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't
There
close
wasn't.
enough. Yeah.
Can you go over how you and Virginia first met?
Yeah, it was first football game at Richmond. And honestly, my first ever like proper college football game. And it was me, Chris, Pepe, Cam. I think Will was there at that point. No, was he? No. I think it was just a
I
bunch
don't think
of
so.
other yeah,
I think Will
Caleb
was
was there.
there. Alvaro was there.
Yeah, Alvaro was there, and yeah, we were sitting in very high up, and then this group of girls showed up, and they started talking to us, and it was Virginia's friend who was actually interested in me first. We'll not name anyone, but yeah, but it was kind of I knew that I'm more interested in Virginia at that point, so I
Oh,
tried to talking to Virginia, but this friend was closer to me, so I was stuck talking to this girl. And then yeah, I didn't get any Instagram or anything like that. It
Oh,
was sort of lucky that I saw the Richmond. You are reposted the story of one of the girls who was in that friend group. And yeah, I clicked on the profile, and she had that picture was the Richmond Spider, and the next picture was her, and Virginia was in the picture, and Virginia
oh
was
wow.
tagged. So yeah, it was sort of a lucky thing, and so yeah, I was just I'm shooting my shot, and
Did you slide into our DMs?
I slide into her DMs. It was like
Oleh.
yeah, it was fun. Yeah, she responded. I think
What was
yeah,
that first message?
I don't remember. I'll be frank with you, but I'm sure it was a great message. I'm
Yeah.
sure I calculated it perfectly. And yeah, um we had a conversation over Instagram, and then I remember one time we were going out. It was me, Virginia, Pepe, and her friend. And we wanted to play volleyball, but we never did. And yeah, we started getting closer and closer, and day by day, it's sort of just like I think this is the person I'm interested in.
Wow, that's great. Ian, taking notes.
Yeah, diligently. Yeah.
So I gather that. Ian, give me three takeaways about Oleg's story that you can apply to your own life.
Okay. All right. All right. One, I'm gonna say you gotta put yourself in good positions, right? Hello? 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 Hello?
Who's back?
All right,
Oh, you're
perfect.
back? Have you guys just been on here?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
just here,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I have no idea what happened. I think I just disconnected by accident. All
Oh
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But now you got go back to your three takeaways. I
All right,
got
my
you.
three takeaways. All right. So number one, you got to put yourself, in a good position. So I think you got to be at the football game, right? Put yourself in positions where things can happen. You can't necessarily control what's going to happen, but if you're confident in yourself, put yourself in the right positions. You can direct kind of the flow. All right. So that's takeaway number one. Takeaway number two, I'm going to say, sometimes you got to get in the trenches a little bit. You got to click through the Instagram a little
Mm,
bit, find the
Big
tag,
one.
find the
Yeah.
tag.
mm,
And
mm,
I think three, I think probably the biggest one, right? You got to take the risk sometimes. Sliding
mm.
into the DMs is a big time move. Not
Yeah.
many guys would do that. That's
Wow.
yeah, it's brave. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah.
think those are great. Especially the first one, putting yourself in position. I think I'm listening to this guy. He has a great podcast. I forgot his name, but his pitch is that Gen Z should drink more and drink more and put yourself in situations where alcohol is just like the social lubricant. And I think that can be a good takeaway, or also just yeah, just doing stuff and putting yourself out there. And who knows? Maybe you'll see the love of your life at a football game. Maybe
Mm.
wait in the line for a hot dog, or maybe in your dorm room. I don't know, just
Yeah.
waiting outside.
It's all male. It's an all male dorm. It's all male dorm at Notre Dame.
Oh, oh, is it? Okay. Well, still, I don't know. She maybe she just pops up. That would be
Yeah.
nice and easy.
Yeah.
One can
Very
hope.
true. Yeah.
So Ian, like obviously it was pretty lonely yesterday. Do you want to go over like what you did instead? I mean, you did the candlelight, but like how did you feel internally?
I mean, it wasn't really that lonely. I woke up, worked out early, get myself in the right state of mind for the day. Got breakfast with a freshman from my dorm, so that was nice. And then we had our futsal game, so just coached some futsal, and then came back. Weather was nice here. We finally got some sunny days. It was like 40, 50 degrees yesterday, so
Wow.
got out for a run, did some homework, and then went to my candlelight orchestra thing. It was a beautiful Valentine's Day.
Wow. Sounds like a dream, honestly.
Yeah.
Mhm. Definitely sounds like a dream.
Chris, what did you do? You said you were cooking, right?
Oh. Yeah, so after my rugby tournament, I cooked. I went to Ma's apartment and yeah, I cooked. She helped me out, but I made this like lentil soup kind of thing.
Oh,
And I made some sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. Top tier vegetable. Are they vegetable? I don't know. Starch? I don't know.
yeah.
Anyways, but it took like the thing is like it just took so long. It took like really 2 hours, so that wasn't as fun. But like it was fun. The process of it was fun. So yeah, I'm glad I did it. Very low
Was it
key.
yummy?
I thought it was decent. I wouldn't say it was my best work, but it was pretty solid. I mean, I haven't cooked anything since I got back um to campus. I mean, I cooked all summer and all fall, so I've been on a little bit of a hiatus of cooking. So it was good to get back in the kitchen, chef up a little bit. Yeah, I guess next year I'll be cooking more. So I gotta get ready for that. But yeah, pretty chill day. Busy, long day. I was like literally, I think I was in bed by like 10. I was so tired. And then I think I slept till like 11. So I slept like 13 hours, which is crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, I've just been like really busy. But yeah, I don't know. But I forget what was the question? Does that answer your
Yeah,
question?
yeah, yeah. Yeah. How was your Valentine's Day?
Mm, yeah,
That's
overall
fun.
good. Good vibes. Um, I guess my next question is like Oleg, like you met Ian a couple times, you generally know what Ian's about and who he is.
Yeah.
Any words of advice for a lonely soul?
I don't think anybody ever said the word lonely, dude.
No one has to say it to interpret it, you know?
Fair enough, I guess.
I think Ian is doing all the right things. I think focusing on yourself is the big part, you know? Going to the gym, getting into the right mindset. I think you want to attract, you don't want to chase. And I think he's doing all the good work. So, yeah, just keep on putting yourself first. And I think love comes next, you know? That's the next
Mm.
step.
Oh,
It comes natural.
Thank you, Oleg. I appreciate that. It's nice to have some positive support on this podcast every once in a while.
Yeah.
that feels like a shot. Okay.
Would you agree, Chris?
Partially.
Okay.
Partially. Um, I think Ian's just been practicing too much. Sometimes you just gotta jump into the game. You gotta just go in the game. You may not be ready, but you just gotta take some L's, Be okay with taking L's.
Yeah, fair.
Good point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like sometimes looking for your love is the same as applying to jobs, you know? You you have to you need a couple of rejections before you finally sign the offer.
Mm.
So,
Mm,
yeah, I would say don't be afraid of that. It's not 100% conversion rate.
valid.
If you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
I like
Yeah,
that analogy. It's a good
Mm,
analogy. Yeah.
thank
mm.
you.
Yeah. All right, Chris, you got anything else you want to ask in this vein?
In this sort of section, uh, I don't know. I think this is all I have for the Valentine's part. I mean, I have more questions in general, but I don't know. You have anything in?
Do I have any questions for myself about no, I'm
Like,
good.
I mean, Oleg's the Rizzler. He's literally known for rizzing. So, like, shoot your shot right now. This is like free consultation 101.
Um, okay. I think we talked about this just us one time on the podcast, Chris. We talked about best first date ideas. Ole, give us your opinion, best first dates.
Ooh, that's a good one. I think it has to be a day where you get to know the person. So I'm not a big fan of like movies or like doing stuff that does not involve talking to a person.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
honestly, maybe going. I also don't like the idea of overspending on a first date because you get to know the person. So I think going out for drinks, I think that's a very popular thing in London, and I think that's one of the cultural things that's can be adopted to the States as well. So yeah, going on a date where you get to talk to people, to the person, get to know them, that's a good one. Or doing an activity together, something that spikes the adrenaline, things of that nature. I don't know, like a climbing, whatever, the rock climbing club or whatever, indoors. That can be a good one. Um, yeah, something that either you get to know more about the person or you get to bond over like a problem. I don't know, like solving a problem together.
I like
I think
that.
that's a good first impression. You get to know learn more about the person because maybe you talk to this person once in your life, or maybe you just seen their Instagram pictures, so you don't know if the personality is right fit for you. So yeah, definitely better than just watching a movie or
Yeah.
like paintball. That can be hurtful.
Painful. I like that. Yeah, Chris, did you have something you wanted to add? You're hitting the raise
Yeah,
hand emoji.
raising my hand. So like I want to start a new section, you know, of the podcast. And, I feel like I've been belittled and assaulted for things that I've done about this sort of thing. But Oleg, like, I think objectively we need you to rate Virginia, on a scale. We got to give her a 2K rating. I gave Marla a 2K rating. I think I gave her, was it 89? I think it's 89.
Okay.
And so like 99 is like LeBron James, Obama, Jesus, and 0 is like Hitler, Putin, I don't know, any bad, awful person. So
Okay.
like on a scale from 0 to 99, what are you giving Virginia Thompson?
On it's just like how good of a person she is
Like overall 2K
overall.
rating. Like,
Well, okay, so obviously she would want me to give her 99, right? And
I,
but given that you gave but that might be a little too high, you know? That might sound unrealistic. Honestly, well, I don't want to insult Marlo either, if you gave her 89. So I'll
Well,
give
Chris,
Virginia 95.
95. Oh my
Is
gosh.
that
wow.
high? Is that
That's
too high?
high
Wow.
praise. That's great. That's great.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I'll give myself less, I'll give myself 80, 85, and yeah, she can be 95.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Wow.
Chris, what can you remind me? What did you give yourself compared to Marlo?
Wasn't I at 94?
I
Or
think
no?
so. Yeah, I think you
I
gave
think so.
yourself 5 or 6 spots above Marlo.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, like, I'm just like one of the best players in the game. You
Yeah.
can't get better than me. I mean, that's Virginia's rate on. We clarify that's Virginia's rate on Oleg scale.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My scale is more accurate. Um,
Okay. Do you want to give a rating? I'm
no,
sure she'll
for
appreciate
Yeah.
reasons, I'm not giving her
Yeah.
Virginia that
Yeah.
rating.
Yeah.
I don't want to cause any issues. So I'm gonna abstain from that rating. But yeah, that's a very nice rating for you, Oleg. I hope Virginia likes that rating because that's like Hall of Fame level rating right there.
Okay.
Like you're talking like Steph Curry level.
Oof.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
You can't get much better than that. Um, But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and then as we can segue into this part, hopefully Virginia's watching. Me and Virginia become friends recently. We say hi to each other a lot.
That's great.
I feel like with a lot of our friends' girlfriends, they just don't like me. I don't know why.
Huh.
And Virginia initially didn't like me either, and I don't know why either. Uh, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's work in progress. Yeah.
I
Well,
think recently, we sent some reels. The reels didn't work, but I think after, I don't know, we had a little time abroad separate from each other, and I think then she DM'd me about Copenhagen, so I gave her some recs, and that really
yeah, she really liked it.
built
She
our
she
bond.
she got to eat some of the food you recommended, and she said it was
Oh yeah, 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 Refin. I think
yeah,
it's
yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
she really liked it.
But yeah, me and Virginia, we see each other and we say hi, and so it's good vibes. I see, Cam's girlfriend, she doesn't like me. Um, you know, Caleb's girlfriend, she kind of likes me. Pepe's girlfriend Leah, she hates me. Uh,
Does she?
she's
Wait.
that's one of the meanest people I've ever met. She's really mean.
Are
She's
you
not
sure you want to
Pepe.
put it? You sure you want to say this on tape? You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's not her fault, but she has Pepe so whipped. It's
Wow.
insane. It's actually insane.
This is getting clipped. This
It
is
is
getting
getting
clipped.
clipped.
Hey,
And
Chris,
we
can we get Pepe in here right now?
Pepe! Is he here? Let's see if he's here. Let's see if he's on.
Wow. I was talking about your flag. I thought it was in Latin, but now I can clearly see that it's in English.
Oh yeah, it
Very
says
nice.
yeah, God, country, Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right,
cool flag.
Pepe's busy right now. He's on a phone call with his parents.
Uh,
Mm.
So he faded. I mean that he says he's with his parents, but I think Leah's over.
oh yeah. Wow.
Mhm.
So he needs to make up excuses now.
I
Well,
know,
he
it's
might be
awful,
whipped. He might be whipped.
bro. He brought her to dinner last night. Holy whipped. Got her flowers. Oh my gosh. Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what Virginia, I think, I don't know. Me and Virginia's relationship was like, it's like a linear trajectory. Like,
Yes,
it was
yes,
getting more
yes.
better.
I agree. I agree. It probably started at -2, and yeah, we
Oh,
definitely we definitely in the positive territory, and yeah, I think it's going great.
well, I hope she likes me now.
She does, yeah.
Good. Ian, any thoughts?
Any thoughts on your relationship with Virginia? I don't think so.
Fair enough. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I have. All of it. I think we hit all. I mean, obviously, I have more bajillion things to say, but I think that's all I have for this episode. Unless Ian, you have anything else?
Um, I don't think so. I think that I got to ask all the questions I was hoping to ask. I think this was an incredible episode.
Hmm.
Oleg has been absolutely fantastic. An
Oh,
absolute treat for our guests.
Absolute treat. Yeah.
thank you, thank you.
Mm.
Anything you want to say, Oleg?
I would like to ask you a question, Chris. So
Wow.
before we started, you said that your hopes are really high for this episode. Did I meet your expectations?
Like they've been exceeded.
Oh
Wow.
yes,
No, this
that's
is
good
good.
to hear.
Like genuinely, I like we could go on, and you've had so many cool life experiences. I mean, we didn't even touch into like 99% of things you could have talked about, but I feel like we scratched the surface, maybe just a little bit. There's definitely gonna have to be another episode to continue on with all this.
Yeah,
But overall, great. I think great dynamic, great like duality between, you being a guest and also, helping out our dear friend Ian. So great, overall
yeah.
great episode. And
I hope it helps. You know.
this is
Yeah.
gonna crush the
I'm
viewers.
excited for episode 20. I'm
Yeah.
excited because the guest has to be maybe your first date should be on this podcast, you know?
Yeah, that'd be a
Oh
good one.
wow.
That'd
Imagine.
be a good
Wow.
one.
Imagine.
Yeah, that'd be a
That's a
good one.
great idea.
Yeah.
Your first date podcast,
Yeah.
I'd only
Yeah,
go really well.
probably.
It's a great idea. Well, I'll write that. I'll keep that in my notes.
Yeah.
If Ian ever has a first date.
I
Sorry,
think
Ian.
that's yeah, I think that's a good probably a good place to end it, right? Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you once again, Oleg. This was
Thank you.
it was fantastic, a real privilege.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, Chris, final statement.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Oleg, for coming on. You're a busy guy. Thank you for taking your time to come hang out and talk with us.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. And I'm excited. Isn't Virginia coming to London? Is that true?
She
For like,
is, yeah, during the break. So yeah, 3 weeks.
oh,
3 weeks.
awesome. Enjoy that. And
Thank
then soon enough, you'll be back in the States and we'll all hang out and it'll be awesome.
you. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully.
Very,
Hopefully
very
very soon.
exciting. And it's definitely not the last episode we'll have together. Definitely, I mean, you definitely need a second set of episodes to go even more in depth. So yeah,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for watching. This has been Chris and Ian's podcast.